right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. Jon Bones Jones, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away from him.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev set to fight Jon Bones Jones. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jon Bones Jones. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
And there's Herb Dean, who will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man is proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body.
Guillotine jump. These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Stay tight.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
There it is, now he's running him out. Yep. Got to be very careful there.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. And now he's got the back.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Under 2 minutes to go here in round one.
I need you to move, scramble.
Great defense by this fighter.
Makhachev's in half guard. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here.
All right.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Hey, stop.
All right, take a deep breath. Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two.
A flying knee to the head.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. That's a really strong leg kick there by Jones. Both guys appeared to land there. Stuffed the takedown, no problem. Makhachev's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though...
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, another blow lands on the cut. Critical situation now. He's a bloody mess.
That was nice. Great submission defense.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
He sliced you open good. There's a lot of blood. We can't go much longer with a cut like this. We need a finish.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Jones's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive! Well, that's one way to take advantage of an edge and reach. Beautiful connection with that punch. Oh, misses with the jab. Deep now. Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anything.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy. He passes the half. He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, he'll engage in a single little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone.
Offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Jones is back in full mount. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
10 seconds now to go in the round. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
It's going to get worse. You have to be smart with your experience.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up. And
As Explosive gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
that was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So if you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Makhachev's in half guard. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in.
Makhachev's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick. Changing the position.
Seconds remain in the round.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Jones. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop!
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
The ref wants to stop it. I need you to get out there and be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it, because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, how good is that jab by Jones?
Oh. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Big right hand.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack.
Guillotine attempt now looks as though he's got the neck.
Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that bomb flu choke. I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point.
Gotta be careful here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough.
All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
90 seconds to go to decide this one. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, that looks wicked tight. 1 minute to go in the fight.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Jones is in half guard.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Stop.
All right, so will it be and still or and new? As competitive a title fight as we've had in recent memory. Slight lean for me to the champion, but I could see it going either way.
And still, J.A., and still. Because in those key moments, in those big spots, the champion was the one that led the engagements. The champion was the one that led the dance. And I think that's enough to keep the belt around his waist.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It wasn't everyone's expectation that it would go the full